In week 2 of the new series of The Apprentice, the 17 remaining candidates were tasked to create cheesecake to sell to the public and corporate clients. You think it couldn't get any worse after the first week of the new series, where one team served sweet crumble on fish cakes and the other delivered cold food during an away day in the Scottish Highlands. This week, the girls seem to be intent on staining customers' teeth by garnishing cheesecakes with black pretzels, whilst the boys went to pitch calorific, chocolate cheesecakes to their corporate client Innocent Smoothies, renowned for their healthy fruit and vegetable drinks. You really can't make any of this up. As a viewer, you have to question the credibility of these candidates, considering the average age amongst this year's bunch of idiots is 30. I was merely a teenager when I entered the show, lasting until week 8 of the process, yet I could manage to swiftly wipe the floor with half of these dimwits with my eyes closed. It seems the intelligence of this year's 18 candidates has totally declined against other years, as I watch in complete horror after ridiculous mistakes are made by supposedly Britain's top entrepreneurs. When you think about the show's former candidates, Ruth Badger, Saira Khan, Michelle Dewberry, and even Tim Campbell, this year's lot haven't got a leg to stand on. I wouldn't let any of them run a bath, let alone Lord Sugar counting one of them to run a business with him in a 50-50 partnership. Alan must be losing his mind too. As always, the bickering amongst the boys and girls teams ensued, and predictably, all of the boys denied any kind of responsibility when Lord Sugar grilled them on their loss in the boardroom. The boys' failure was completely undeniable. The selling was all over the place, offering different prices, and the corporate client was less than impressed. Watching the boys squabble in the losers' cafe and worm their way out of the bottom 3, you can't help but feel sorry for them, grown men attempting to justify their blatant ineptitude. In a bid to keep his jokes relevant to the 21st century, Lord Sugar compared the pairing of avocado and cheesecake to Colleen Rooney and Rebecca Vardy's relationship. At least his jokes have made progress. Unfortunately, the same can't be said about the competency of his candidates. Let's hope as the process edges closer to the final, we might start to see a glimmer of hope for these wannabe business partners. Otherwise, the British public ought to fire The Apprentice off our TV screens.